All right, today is section 3-2, estimating square roots on page 120. And we have drawn this very important number line that's going to really help you with this lesson today. So copy this number line into your math journal, and you're going to be using it a lot today to help you. We're going to just make a straight number line, and on the top we put our numbers 1 through 12, and on the bottom we put the perfect square of that number under the radical sign. Okay, so copy that, and then we're going to move on to some problems from the book. So, number 5, square root of 28. Okay, so the directions say estimate to the nearest whole number. We're estimating the square root. Now, I'm going to use that special chart that I made to help us estimate the square root. So right now I have the square root of 28, but 28 is not a perfect square. So I have to look where on my number line would the square root of 28 fall. If it was between any two numbers, it would fall right here between the square root of 25 and the square root of 36. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because 28 comes after 25. Okay, so I'm estimating that this square root falls between the numbers 5 and 6. So if I want to estimate the square root of 28, I'm going to say, it's closer to 5. Because 28 is closer to 25 than it is to 36, right?
Yep.
Okay, so does that make sense how I did that?
Yes.
Looked at the number line and I looked where 28 would fit, and then I see the numbers on top and it's closer to 5. And sometimes it'll say which two numbers is the square root of 28 between. And so you could say it would be between 5 and 6. Okay, let's do the next one. I'm going to erase my marks here. So on number 6, I have the square root of 60. So where would the square root of 60 fall on my number line? After which square root? After the 7, or after the square root of 49. It would fall between the square root of 49 and the square root of 60. What is 60 closer to, 49 or 64?
8.
Yes, it's closer to 8. It's going to be closer to that 64 number. So I'm going to estimate that my square root of 60 would be about 8, even though it will be a little less than 8. Nice job.
Oh, I have the next one.
Where would 135 fall?
12 and 11.
Between 12, yes, that's right. 135 would fall right here between the numbers 11 and 12. Now this one is pretty close to the middle, but which one do you think it's closer to? Any guesses? Is it closer to 11 or 12?
12, I think.
It is, you're right. It's just barely closer to 12. Nice. Okay, last one. Tiffany, you're on a brain break. Do you know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
Means you can't answer the next question. Your brain gets to take a break right now. Okay, so because I need my other girls to answer. Cameron and Bella.
Yes.
Where does 13.5 fall if I'm looking at all these square roots at the bottom?
Between 9 and 16.
Correct. Good. So, is it closer to 3 or 4?
4. As in
I
16.
think it's closer to 4. I think it's very close to being right in the middle.
Well,
But I think you're right. I think it is a little closer to 4. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we are going to put these numbers in order from least to greatest. But the first thing we have to do is estimate the square roots of 91 and 38 so that I know if they come before or after 5 and 7. So let's look at 91 first. Where would that fall on my number line?
that would fall between 9 and 10.
Good. That would fall right here between 9 and 10. And which one do you think it's closer to?
Equal.
It's
It would be closest to. It's equal. No,
9.
it's closer to 100 by 1.
100.
It's closer to 100 by 1. So we're going to say it's close to 10. So write a little 10 underneath that square root of 91. And then where would 38 fall? Now, Tiffany and Bella, you're on a brain break. Cameron, where would the square root of 38 fall on my number line? Let's see if she's right. Between the 6. Oh, yeah, she is right. And which one is it closer to, Cameron?
36.
36. So we're going to estimate the square root of 38 to be about 6. Now, if I look at the numbers that I've come up with, now is it easy to put them in order from least to greatest? Yeah, which one comes first? 5, and then
5, 6,
6.
7.
And instead of writing 6, I'm going to write the square root of 38 for that one. And then 7 I heard. And then what's the last one?
And then 91. Square root of 91.
Excellent. Oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. Okay. Okay, so look at the board, girls, so you can see the IXL, Cameron. Which two integers is the square root of 15 between? So you're going to go back to your number line that we made, and you're going to look for the square root of 15.
3 and 4.
It's between 3 and 4. That is correct. And let me just show you guys. Look, square root of 15 would fall right there between 3 and 4. Good job, Tiffany. Got it. So 3 and 4. Nice. Okay, what about 83? Where would the square root of 83 fall?
83 would go. 83 would fall between 9 and
83
10.
would go 9 to 10.
Yes. Nailed it. But, Cameron, I'm afraid you're not paying attention to my board. Where would the square root of 37 fall?
37 would fall between.
Oh, wait, it's
6
asking,
and 7.
but look, now it's asking us something different. What is the square root of 37 closer to?
6.
6.0 or 6.7?
6.7.
Well, it's 37 though, and 36 is 6. I think it's closer to 6, this one. But if you're not sure, you could pull up your calculator and take the square root of 37. And I see that it's 6.0. You see that? Yes? Okay, so that proves to me that it is closer to 6.0. All right, this one's a little bit different. Cameron, look at the board. What numbers would the square root of 45 fall between?
Wait.
What numbers would the square root of 45 fall between?
6 and 7.
6 and 7. So we're going to put 6 in the first box, and we're going to put 7 in the second box. All right? And that's it for today.